She's pushing her bicycle up the hill.
She's pushing her bicycle up the hill.
He's pulling his family.
He's pulling his family.
He's pulling the boat.
He's pulling the boat.
She's pushing her son.
She's pushing her son.
He's pulling his suitcase.
She's pulling her suitcase.
He's pulling his suitcase.
He's pulling his suitcase.
They're pulling the rope.
They are pulling the rope.
He's pushing his friend's chair.
He's pushing his friend's chair.
The young woman and her boyfriend are pushing the car.
The young woman and her boyfriend are pushing the car.
The dog is digging.
The dog is digging.
They're lifting a couch together.
They are lifting a couch together.
She always wears her boots when she digs in the garden.
She always wears her boots when she digs in the garden.
Do you think we can lift this?
Do you think we can lift this?
The businessman is helping him lift the box.
The businessman is helping him lift the box.
The boy is digging in the sand with his hands. The boy is digging in the sand with his hands.
The boy is digging in the sand with his hands.
Someone has been digging under this house. Someone has been digging under this house.
Someone has been digging under this house.
He's lifting his daughter over his head.
He's lifting his daughter over his head. He's lifting.
Coal.
Core. Core. Core.
Lumber.
Lumber.
Glass.
glass, glass, glass,
Steel.
steel, 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 steel,
Diamonds.
diamonds,
Dirt.
dirt.
He's looking at a diamond.
She's looking at the eye. He's looking at a diamond.
Many big buildings are made with steel.
Many big buildings are made with steel.
They're carrying coal.
They are carrying coal.
I sell lumber.
I sell lumber.
The boys are digging in the dirt.
The boys are digging in the dirt.
The boy is looking at the whale through the glass window.
The boy is looking at the whale through the glass window.
A diamond.
A diamond.
Coal.
Coal.
Glass.
Glass.
Lumber.
Lumber.
Steel.
Steel.
Dirt.
Dirt.
A shovel. A shovel.
A shovel. A shovel. A shovel. A shovel. A shovel.
A forklift.
A forklift.
A bulldozer.
A bulldozer.
A truck.
A truck. Truck.
A crane.
A crane.
A ship.
A ship. Ship.
There are 2 cranes near the river.
There are 2 cranes near the river.
She's digging in the dirt with a shovel.
She's digging in the dirt with a shovel.
The bulldozer is pushing the trash.
The bulldozer is pushing the trash.
I drive a forklift in a factory.
I drive a lift in a factory.
The ship is going under the steel bridge. The ship is going under the steel bridge.
The ship is going under the steel bridge.
There are a lot of trucks in the parking lot.
There are a lot of trucks in the parking lot.
The boy is trying to. The truck. The boy is trying to push the truck. The bulldozer is. Dirt.
The boy is trying to push the truck.
The bulldozer is pushing dirt. The boy is. The tree.
The bulldozer is pushing the dirt.
The boy is pulling the tree. He's in his garden with a shovel.
The boy is pulling the train.
He's digging in his garden with a shovel. The crane is something heavy.
He's digging in his garden with a shovel.
The crane is lifting something heavy.
The crane is
Boxes
lifting
with a
some
forklift.
heavy.
I'm lifting boxes with a forklift. The ship is transporting airplanes.
I'm lifting something with forklift.
The train is transporting coal.
The train is transporting coal.
The forklift is loading boxes onto the truck.
The forklift is loading boxes onto the truck.
The crane is loading something onto a ship.
The crane is loading something onto a ship.
They're loading boxes into the airplane.
They are loading boxes into the airplane.
We were able to load a lot of lumber onto our car. We were able to load a lot of lumber onto our car.
We were able to load a lot of lumber onto a car.
This ship transports tourists to the islands for vacation. This ship transports tourists to the islands for vacation.
This ship transports tourists to an island on vacation.
The truck is transporting cars.
The truck is transporting cars.
He's loading packages into his delivery van.
He's loading packages into He's loading packages into his delivery van.
He's transporting packages in his delivery van.
He's transporting packages in his delivery van.
I'm loading apples into my delivery van.
I'm loading apples into my delivery van. I'm transporting apples in my delivery van.
The oil industry. The oil industry. The oil industry.
The oil industry.
The mining industry. The mining industry.
The mining industry.
The lumber industry.
The lumber industry.
The oil industry is very important in Egypt.
The oil industry is very important in Egypt.
The lumber industry is very important in Brazil.
The lumber industry is very important in Brazil.
The mining industry is very important in Russia.
The mining industry is very important in Russia. The mining industry is very important in Russia.
The manufacturing industry. The manufacturing industry. The manufacturing industry.
The manufacturing industry. The manufacturing industry.
The fashion industry. The fashion industry.
The fashion industry.
The construction industry.
The construction industry.
I'm traveling to Egypt on business. I'll be presenting my idea for a new office building. I work in the construction industry.
I'm traveling to India on business.
I'm traveling to India on business.
I'm visiting one of my company's factories.
I'm visiting one of my company's factories.
I work in the manufacturing industry.
I work in the manufacturing industry.
I work in the Industry. I work in the construction industry.
They work in the industry.
I work in the construction industry.
They work in the manufacturing industry.
We work in the industry.
They work in the manufacturing industry.
We work in the mining industry.
He works in the industry.
We work in the mining industry.
He works in the lumber industry. They work in the industry.
He works in the lumber industry.
They work in the fashion industry.
I work in the
They work in the fashion
Industry.
industry.
I work in the oil industry.
This factory
I work in
manufactures
the oil
steel.
industry.
This factory manufactures steel. This factory manufactures steel.
This factory manufactures steel.
Airplanes are manufactured here. Airplanes are manufactured here.
Airplanes are manufactured here.
This is how glass bottles are manufactured.
This is how glass bottles are manufactured.
The electricity for this house is produced by the sun.
The electricity for this house is produced by the sun.
This car's energy comes from electricity instead of gas. This car's energy comes from electricity instead of gas.
This car's energy comes from the electricity instead of gas.
These produce energy on windy days.
These produce energy on windy days.
This plant's energy comes from the sun.
This plant's energy comes from the sun. This plant's energy comes from the sun.
This factory manufactures cars.
This factory manufactures cars.
This power plant produces electricity from water.
This power plant produces electricity from water.
This company designs and manufactures computers.
This factory designs and manufactures computers.
This power plant produces electricity from coal.
This power plant produces
Burning wood
energy
produces
from
energy.
coal.
Burning wood produces energy.
Burning wood produces energy.
This power plant burns coal.
This power plant burns coal.
He's burning a newspaper.
He's burning a newspaper.
These wires transport electrical energy.
These wires transport electrical energy.
The mining industry produces coal. The mining industry produces coal.
The mining industry produces coal.
This type of train burns coal to produce energy.
This type of train burns coal to produce energy.
The oil industry produces gas.
The oil energy produces gas. This type of car burns oil to produce energy. Burns gas. Burns gas.
We're trying to design an engine that produces energy from water.
We are trying to design an engine that produces energy from water.
I need a bulldozer that can push all of this dirt.
I need a bulldozer that can push all of this dirt.
We need someone who can replace our window.
We need someone who can replace our window.
I want to read more books that Jane Taylor has written.
I want to read more books that Jane Taylor has written.
I want to read more books that Jane Taylor has written.
I want to read more books that Jane Taylor has written.
We would like to go into a cave that no one has explored. We would like to go into a cave that no one has explored.
We would like to go into a cave that no one.
We would like to go into a cave that no one has explored.
We would like to go into a cave that no one has explored.
I need people who will help me move.
I need people who will help me move.
What are you doing?
I'm reading a book about the mining industry.
I'm reading a book about the mining industry.
Are there any photos in the book that I would like?
Yes, there are photos of bulldozers and forklifts.
Yes, there are photos of bulldozers and forklifts.
I have a toy bulldozer like those in your book.
I have
I'll
a
show
toy
it to you.
bulldozer. I'll show it to you.
What are you doing with your toy bulldozer?
What are you doing with your toy bulldozer?
It's digging to find metal.
It's digging to find metal.
I have a crane that loads the metal onto a truck.
I have a crane that loads the metal onto a truck.
But I would also like a ship that can transport it to other countries.
But I would also like a ship that could transport.
Which is your favorite toy?
What is your favorite toy? Which is your favorite toy?
My favorite toy is the bulldozer.
My favorite toy is the bulldozer.
Mr. Larson has a bulldozer. Do you want to go see it?
Mr. Dawson has a bulldozer. Do you want to see it?
Can I sit in his bulldozer?
Can I see his bulldozer?
Let's go and ask him.
Let's go and ask him.